Green plants are made of this chlorophyll photosynthesis. They gather the sun in their lovely leaves. Everybody's happy for green plants.
That's it. I'm not doing it anymore. It's too absurd. My jingle days are done, y'all. It's too much. Hey y'all, it's Sarah. Today's video is 3 easy steps on how to fertilize your plants. Your plants are starving. If you're wondering if it's time to fertilize your plants, it's time to feed them. The answer is yes. It is springtime, it's warming up outside, things are growing, and so it's time to fertilize. You got to feed your kids. The first thing I like to do is amend the soil. If they've been in that same pot for a while, the dirt is old. You've got old dirt in there and you want to liven it up a little bit. So you want to put some organic material in it. So either if you're not repotting your plant this spring, because the new soil that you're putting in there is going to have some lively things in there. If you're not going to be repotting, then you can top dress it with some compost of some sort. I like to use worm castings. A little worm poop never hurt anyone. In fact, the plants love it. They like it. They just want some compost. When you're watering your plants, you're knocking a little bit of soil out the bottom anyways. When you top dress it in the spring, you're giving it some new soil and it's got some organic matter in there that it's gonna like so much. So step 1, amend your soil. When you just bring a plant home from the nursery, you don't need to repot it right away. It's got those little balls in it that is a slow release fertilizer. So the soil's good. You can wait till next spring to repot that if you want. Step 2, choose a all-purpose liquid fertilizer. It's easy to use. You mix it up in your watering can, and just the main thing is you need to dilute it. If it is telling you to put 4 pumps into something, I'll do 1 pump, thank you very much. Okay, you don't want to overdo it. You want it very, very diluted. What you don't want is to burn your leaves, so don't overdo it with that. Don't overdo it, dilute it. The third step is get on a schedule to do it once a month. I'm usually fertilizing late March to the beginning of October. I like to fertilize my plants. I want them to be beautiful, so I fertilize them. You want to fertilize your plants once a month in the growing season. Most of them like that. You got a few pesky plants in there. Dracena. You've got some pesky plants out there that have some different needs, of course, but for the most part, once a month is good for all your house plants. Air plants are a different ball game. You fertilize them once a month as well, and believe it or not, these things will bloom. They'll have a flower right in the middle. It's a joy to behold. You mix up your fertilizing solution just like you would. You dilute it really well. You put it in a big bowl. 30 minutes to an hour, you let it soak, and then you shake it off and make sure that it dries real good. And that's it. That's how you fertilize it. You got to feed your kids. Those are the 3 steps in fertilizing your plants. So if you have been waiting, now is the time. And the main thing is don't overdo it. Really, it's better to not fertilize at all than to overdo it. You don't want to burn your plants because that could hurt them. If they're damaged, it could leave them open to disease, pest, you name it. So dilute it. Don't overdo it. Dilute it, don't overdo it. How many times have I said that? Goodness. Hey, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hold your plant up, moving on. Keep your plant up, growing on. That's it. No more.